Okay, pains or injuries. Okay. All right, good day, everyone. This is Stephen Chang coming to you live from 333 Grand in downtown Jersey City, New Jersey. Please visit my website, simhayoga.com, for the hybrid schedule, which is in person here at 333 Grand, as well as through Zoom. You can register for class through ubindi.com, and if you're watching this on YouTube, classes are $10, and you can pay through Venmo or PayPal. Payment information on the bottom of the video, as well as my website, simhayoga.com. Today's class, Intermediate Advanced Lab, Level 2, Level 3. If you're working with any kind of special conditions or limitations, make sure that you do modify or skip poses altogether, making good decisions about your movement practice so that you don't create any injuries or perpetuate any injuries. If your hips or your low back are tight, please elevate and sit up on some blocks or some blankets so that you can find a comfortable cross-legged position with a lengthy, tall spine. All right, palms face up. Fingers come to Ghana Mudra, thumb and index fingers touching. Ground evenly through your seat, elongate through your spine, and start to let your inhales even out with your exhales. Three ohms together, inhale. Keeping the eyes closed, hands together in prayer on front of the heart, pressing the thumbs into your heart, heart back into the thumbs, lifting the heart up toward the sky, setting your intention for your yoga practice, devoting your practice to someone or something or to yourself, your supreme self that lives within your heart. Chanting the mantra for purification, purifying the space in which you practice yoga, call and response. Om Pavitraha, Om Pavitraha, Pavitrawa, Pavitrawa, Sarva Vishtan, Sarva Vishtan, Gato Piwa, Yaha Smarit, Yaha Smarit, Pundrikaksham, Pundrikaksham, Sapahya, Sapahya, Bihyandraha, Bihyandraha, Suchihi, Suchihi. Beginning to open the eyes, let the palms face up. Fingers come back to Ghana Mudra. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, right ear to the right shoulder, right hand to the left side. Chin toward the right shoulder. Release back to center. Drop the right hand. Left ear to the left shoulder. Left hand to the right side. And then chin toward the left shoulder. Release back to center. Drop the left hand. Chin toward the chest. Big circles with the head in one direction. Ear to one side. Roll it back. Opposite side. Roll the center. A few more rounds. Chin back towards the chest and pause. And taking the opposite direction. Chin back toward the chest again. Lifting the chin parallel to the floor, neutral spine. Extending legs forward, separating your feet. Hand support to either side and turning your toes toward each other. And then roll out. Draw in. Roll out. Draw in. Outer rotations. Back to center. Switch them around. Back to center. Cross your shins again. Opposite shin on top. Raise the arms up high to extend. Twist to the right on the exhale. Back to center, arms up. Twist to your left. Back to center, arms up. Let's twist again to the right. And the right hand slightly further back. Lean the torso back as well. And twist a little bit deeper, finding a different spot along the spine. Take it back to vertical. Raise your right arm up and side bend over to your left. Come up to center. Wrap the right hand to your left knee, crossing at the arms. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, draw forward and fold. Inhale, lift up with eagle arms. Lift the elbows up, gaze up. Exhale, draw it forward, up and down 3 times. Inhale, take it up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, take it up. Exhale, forward fold, and stay there, hovering in space. Touch your hands down, or touch your forearms down if you can reach. Take it back up to vertical, keeping the eagle arms, and twist to the right. Back to center, twist to your left. Back to center. When you release your hands, take your hands back behind you, outer rotation. With your hands supporting, lift the chest, gently looking up. Take it back to vertical. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, twist to your left. Move your left hand slightly further back. Lean back as well and twist deeper. Come back to vertical. Raise your left arm overhead and side bending over to the right. Take it back to vertical. Wrap the left hand to the right knee, arms across. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, fold. Come up to eagle arms. Lift the elbows up, gaze upwards. Exhale, bow forward 3 times, up and down. Inhale, take it up. Exhale, draw forward. Inhale, up. Exhale, forward. Stay forward folding. Either hover, hands to the floor, or forearms down. Inhale, take it up to vertical, and twist to your left. Back to center, twist to the right. Back to center again. When you release, take the hands back behind you, outer rotation, lift, and gently looking up, opening up the chest. Come back to neutral, release your legs forward, and then separate your feet about wider than mat's width. Right hand to inside the right leg, left arm overhead, and then side bend over to the right. Take it back to center. Left hand inside the left leg, right arm overhead. Side bend to your left. Take it back to center. Left hand to the outer right leg, right hand further back behind you, and twist. Back to center, to the other side. Back to center, right hand to the floor, left arm forward, vertical spine. Reach forward a little bit. Take it back to vertical. Reach forward a little bit more. Back to vertical. Lean forward even more and stay there. Left hand to grab the right foot. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, forward fold. Take back to center, switch sides. Left hand down, right arm forward, vertical line. Exhale, reach forward a little bit. Take it back to vertical. Reach forward a little bit more. Back to vertical. Reach forward even more and stay there. Then right hand grabbing the left foot. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, deepen the fold. Inhale, release. Take it back to vertical. Hands to either side. With your feet flexing, you're going to roll the feet out and then roll the feet in. Roll out, roll in, roll out, roll in. Back to neutral. Take the feet out even wider. Hands slightly back behind you. Lift again. Come back to more neutral spinal position with your hands pressing down or your fingers pressing down with a more neutral spine. Lean forward and hold it there. Once you get to your maximum, hold it for a few breaths. If you have a little bit more, switch hand positions. Hands come forward, keeping again a more neutral spinal position. Move your hands slightly further forward and forward folding a little bit deeper. If you have a little bit more, go even deeper. And now leave it to you in the next 5 breaths or so. Work at your own level of flexibility as you get further and further forward. And begin to walk your hands back in, coming back to vertical. Draw the left heel in. Press your right hand to inside the right leg, left arm overhead, and side bend again to the right. Take it back to center. Twist to your left. And release. Draw the right heel back. Left hand to the floor, right arm forward, bend your right elbow. Inhale, draw the right elbow back. Exhale, twist your left. Draw back and twist. Draw back and twist. Stay twisting. And then take both hands to the floor. Adjust your left hand a little bit further back. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, twist. Bow forward halfway. Stopping at the halfway point. Inhale again. Exhale, twist a little bit deeper. Bow forward even more. Start to release. Make your way back. Draw back to center and counter twist. Draw back to center. Swing the right leg around, and let's take leg cradle to the right leg, supporting the right outer ankle, sitting up tall. Elevate your right heel higher. Draw the right knee back. Extend the right heel forward. Draw the right knee back. Extend forward. Draw back. Extend, and then threading the arms underneath your right shin. Make sure you flex your right foot to protect the ankle joint and the knee joint of the right leg. And start your release. Grab either side of the right foot and extend. Full extension of bending your right knee a little bit as you need. And then start to release. Intersect the right heel with your left ankle and shift to your outer left leg a little bit. So the right seat actually comes off the floor. A modification of Marichyasana, left hand to the floor, right arm up and forward fold over your left leg. Begin to release. Walk it back in. Keep the legs. Twist to the right. Square back. Twist to your left. Square back. Swing the right leg all the way back. Pigeon. Walking hands in. Elongate through your spine. Let's take your back bend here. And begin to walk your hands forward. But when you walk your hands forward, let's come to your fingertips. And your arms are lifted off the floor. Tuck the right toes under. Lift the right knee. And then as you keep walking your fingertips further and further forward, keep actively reaching your right heel back as well. Then take the right knee down. Untuck the toes. Walk your hands over to your left. Take your left forearm down with your right hand. Keep extending the right hand forward and toward the left side so you're getting a really nice right side stretch. Begin to walk it back to center, and then take it to the other side. It's your right forearm that comes down. Left hand reaching forward and toward the right side, getting into a really nice left side stretch. Draw back to center again, lift back up, walk your hands in, and then let's take it into that back bend again. And then release your left feet down, draw the right leg out to the side, switching sides. Extend the left leg, draw the right heel in, left hand inside the left leg, right arm overhead, and side bend to your left. And start to release, take it back to center, twist to the right. Take it back to center, draw the left heel back, right hand to the floor, left arm forward, bend your left elbow. Inhale, draw the left elbow back. Exhale, twist to the right. Inhale, draw back. Exhale, twist. Draw back. And twist. Stay twisting. Then take both hands to the floor. Adjust your right hand further back. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, twist. And bow forward halfway. Stopping at the halfway point. Inhale again. Exhale, twist deeper. Bow forward even more. Inhale, release. Take it back up. Keep the legs. Twist to your left. Square back to center. Swing the left leg around. Leg cradle. You can center your seat. So hands underneath the left ankle. Sitting up tall. Elevate your left heel. Draw the left knee back. Extend the left heel forward. Draw back. Extend. Draw back. Extend. Leg cradle. Threading the arms underneath your left leg. Make sure you flex your left foot. Then start to release Kranchasana. Grab either side of the left foot and extend forward. Then start to release. Swing the left leg all the way back. Okay, and then walk your hands in first. Let's take the back bend. Then start to walk your hands forward. You're going to stay on your fingertips. Tuck the left toes under. Lift the left knee. And as you keep walking your hands further and further forward, keep reaching your left heel back in opposition. And then releasing your left knee down, untuck the toes. Walk your hands over to the right. Right forearm comes to the floor, left hand reaching forward and toward the right side, and keep tractioning your left fingertips against the floor, getting into left side stretch. Begin to walk back to center, take it to the other side. This time it's the left arm that comes down, right hand reaching forward and toward the left side to get into your right side stretch. And then walking your hands back into center. And let's take it back into a back bend again in your standing pigeon here. And then release your right seat down, swing the left leg forward, swing the right leg forward. And then feet on mats with a distance, pivot to your heels with your hands supporting. Let's windshield wiper your knees side to side. All right, next time you drop your knees over to your left, stay there, sitting up tall, and again, rotate to face the back of the room. Left hand is to the floor. Right hand reaching further and further forward as you bow toward the floor. Now, try not to flatten all the way down with your chest and your chin. Keep a little bit of space supporting with the left hand. So as you keep reaching your right hand further and further out and extend the right side, then you also beginning to bow forward a little bit more deeply. So allow yourself a little bit of space to keep moving deeper into, right? So try not to flatten all the way down. Just keep reaching with a little bit of space so you can go deeper. All right, so you notice that you release your chest and the chin toward the floor and you have nowhere else to go. There's no more deepening of the forward fold, right? You get flat to the floor and you're stuck. There's nowhere to go. So give yourself a little bit of space so that as you keep reaching your right hand further out, there is more depth in the forward fold. All right, beginning to walk it back in, lift back up, keep the legs as they are, and twist to the right. All right, back to center, hands to your floor, lift the knees back up and center your seat. And then let's windshield wiper your knees again, side to side. The next time you drop to your right, stay there. Sit up tall. Start to rotate to face the back. The right hand to the floor for support. Left hand reaching further and further out as you reach your left hand further and further to the back of the room. Bend your right elbow for the forward fold. So it is, again, a different variation of a forward fold with a twist. And so again, try not to flatten all the way down to the floor, always giving yourself a little bit of space to keep forward folding as you keep extending the left arm further and further out. And make your way back up. Keep the legs as they are. Twisting to your left. Back to center. Lift the knees back up. Center your seat. One last time with windshield wiper. All right, back to center. Cross out the shins, roll forward, and take it to your down dog. Start to pedal out the legs, walking it out side to side. All right, come back to stillness in your down dog. 3 tuck toe up dogs. Inhale, come forward into your plank. As you lower the hips, lift the chest into a back bend. Exhale, take it back to a down dog. 2 more times. Inhale, plank. Hips draw down as you lift at the chest. Exhale, down dog. Inhale, plank. Hips draw down, lift the chest. Exhale, down dog. Inhale, right heel up. Right knee in toward the nose. Kick up, open up the hips, Bend the right knee. Right knee outside of the right arm in touch. Kick back up. Knee comes into twist. Kick back up. Stepping your right foot forward. Low lunge. Arms up high for high lunge. On the inhale, lengthen front leg, reach up higher. Bend the front knee, arms alongside. Lengthen, reach up. Bend the front knee, arms alongside. Lengthen, reach up. Keep the arms reaching. Bend the front knee. Then dip the left knee toward the floor. Lift back up. Dip and lift. Dip and lift. Hands to your floor. Lengthen to your right leg. Pyramid. Bend the front knee, revolved half moon, left hand forward, right heel back, left heel back, right arm up. Binding, right hand, left foot. Release both hands down to the floor, standing split, left leg up. Then left knee in toward the nose as you round. Inhale, kick it up. Left knee in toward the nose as you round. Kick it up. Left knee in toward the nose. Kick it up and stay there. Walk your hands in even closer toward your toes and then folding forward even deeper. And then step it all the way back, warrior two. So as you ground the back heel down, circle it up. Inhale, reverse warrior. Exhale, side angle. Extended side angle. Half bind. Take it up, reverse warrior. Keep a half bind. Lengthen out the right leg, half bound triangle. Raise your left arm up and overhead, extended triangle. Take it back up, reverse triangle. Bend the front knee, hands to the floor, right foot, stepping back, plank. Inhale, one breath. Exhale all the way down to the belly. 3 progressive cobras. Lift up, baby cobra. Exhale, lower almost all the way down. Inhale, lift up a little higher. Exhale, lower almost all the way down. Inhale, lift up even higher, full extension if you have it, and holding here. And release all the way down and child's pose. Down dog. Left heel up. Left knee in toward the nose. Kick up, open up the hips and bend the left knee. Left knee outside of the left arm in touch. Kick back up. Knee comes into twist. Kick back up. Stepping your left foot forward, low lunge. Then taking the arms up high for high lunge. On the inhale, lengthen front leg, reach up higher. Bend the front knee, arms alongside. Lengthen and reach up. Bend the front knee, arms alongside. Lengthen, reach up. Keep the arms reaching. Bend the front knee, it's your high lunge. Then dip the right knee toward the floor. Lift back up. Dip and lift. Dip and lift. Hands to your floor, pyramid. Bend the front knee, revolved half moon. Right hand forward. Right heel goes back. Left arm going up to twist. Then taking the bind, left hand, right foot, revolve Tapasana. Release both hands to the floor, standing split. Once you have your standing split, right knee in toward the nose and round. Inhale, kick it up. Right knee in toward the nose and round. Inhale, kick up. Right knee in. Kick up and stay there. Either stay with your hands or walk your hands closer toward your toes and bow forward even more deeply. Then begin to step the right foot all the way back. Warrior two. Inhale, reverse warrior. Side angle. Extended side angle. Half bind. Right arm up and behind you. Keep the half bind. Inhale, come up. Reverse warrior. Lengthen out the left leg. Half bound triangle. Extended triangle. Right arm up and toward the front of the room. Inhale all the way back up. Reverse triangle. Bend the front knee. Hands to the floor. Left foot. Stepping back. Plank. Inhale one breath. Exhale all the way down to the belly. 3 progressive cobras. Lift up. Baby cobra. Exhale almost all the way down. Inhale a little higher. Exhale almost all the way down. Inhale even higher, staying here and holding. Release all the way down. And child's pose, seat toward the heels and fold. Lift your torso up. Walk your hands in, hands and knees. Walk your left hand, one handprint wider, one handprint further forward. Inhale, right elbow up. Exhale, thread it all the way through. Right shoulder, right cheek comes to the floor and twist. Shift the weight to your right knee, extend the left leg back. Open up the hips and bend the left knee. Steady your balance here, nice and slow in the movement so that you don't lose your balance and fall behind you. If you can free up your left hand to bind left hand, left foot, take it. Yeah, that happens. So you have to go slow. Right, you have to keep leveraging the weight through the outer right arm so that you don't fall back behind you. When you kick your left leg back, you can't go all the way back either, right? So there is a counterbalance that's happening. All right, release your left leg back out, left hand to the floor. Step the left foot out to the side as you stand up onto hands and knees once again with the left leg out. And then other direction. Right hand, one handprint wider, one handprint further forward. Left elbow up, and then thread it through. Left shoulder, left cheek toward the floor, and twist. Press into right hand, lift back up. Then walk your hands forward at least about 3 handprints forward, so it's quite far forward. And then taking a puppy pose, drawing your chest and chin toward the floor as you keep your left leg extended out. It's a combination of your gait, right, as well as your puppy. And lift back up. Walk your hands back in. Then swing the left leg back, right arm forward to extend, and then bend your left knee. Reach back to bind, and then kick back. This is your tiger pose. Release your right hand down. Cross your left leg over to the right side. With your left toes tucked under, you're going to reach back through the left heel. And release. Take the left knee down. Tuck the toes under and take it to a down dog just to release your knees a little bit. You can pedal out side to side. All right, come back to down dog. Come forward into your plank. Knees back down, hands and knees. All right, second side. Right hand, one hand print wider, one hand print further forward. Inhale, raise your left elbow up. Thread it through. Left shoulder, left cheek toward the floor. Then shift the weight to your left knee. Extend the right leg back. Then open up the hips, bend the right knee. So again, be very mindful about how you balance here. You want to press strongly against outer left arm. Then, if you can free up your right hand to reach back to bind, go ahead and take the bind. All right, start to release. Right hand comes back down. Step the right foot over to the right side, and then lift the torso back up. Come back to the shape of hands and knees. With your right foot stepping out. Left hand, one hand print wider, one hand print further forward. Raise right elbow up and thread it through. Right shoulder, right cheek toward the floor, and twist. Press into your left hand, lift back up. Come back to hands and knees, and then you're going to walk your hands forward. I think about at least 3 hand prints. Then applying your puppy pose along with your gait. And lift back up, walking hands back in. Again, coming to hands and knees measurement, and then reach your right heel back, left arm forward in opposition. Then binding, left hand to the right foot, and then kicking back. Release your left hand back down. Cross your right foot over to your left side with your right toes tucked under. Reach back through that right heel so you're getting a stretch through the back of the right leg. Release, square back, taking your right knee back down, hands and knees, and then down dog. Inhale, right heel up. Right knee in toward the nose. Kick up, open up the hips, bend the right knee and flip. Side plank, pick up the right foot. Draw the right knee in, hand to knee or hand to big toe, and extend. Release, flip it back. 3-legged dog, fallen triangle. Take the left hand down and sit all the way down. Legs are 90 degrees. You're on the outer right foot, inner left. Walk your hands forward about a foot and then lowering your forearms down for Sphinx. So measure out into your regular Sphinx. So you want your shoulders and your elbows to line up, 90 degrees for the arms. And then as you press your right elbow down, left elbow down, draw the right shoulder back as well to deepen your twist. Keep your right forearm down. Lift your left elbow up. Extend the left hand further forward as you're tracking your left fingertips against the floor. Keep crawling it forward for the left side extension and also the deepening of your thoracic twist. All right, beginning to walk your hands back in. Lift your torso back up. Tuck the left toes under. Inhale, kick your right leg back up. Step the right foot over to the right side. And then start to lower down. Legs are 90 degrees. And let's take forearms to the floor again for your Sphinx pose. And then try to flatten the lower ribs, belly button, pubic bone, inner right thigh. Then turn your left forearm in, 45 degrees for balance. Bend your left knee, reach back with the right hand, kick back to bind. And twist. Look past your right shoulder behind you. Start to release. Walk your hands back in, tuck the left toes under. Press all the way back up and raise your right leg up, three-legged dog. Stepping your right foot forward, crescent moon, left knee comes down. Set up your pose, extra padding to your left knee as you need. Then start to lunge forward. Let's keep your hands to the top of the thighs for some support at this point, and then gently looking up. Left hand comes down, turn your right toes out at an angle. With the right hand, pressing to your inner right thigh, start to roll to the blade of the foot. So make sure you flex your right foot when you do that. You want the muscles around your ankles to be activated to hold that ankle joint in place, right? So you're going to roll to the side of the foot, and the sole of the right foot comes off the floor. So going to hip opening with rotation into your right hip joint. And step the right foot back down, and the toes are turned out. Reach your right arm up and behind you, half bind. Or if you prefer to take a full bind, right hand, left foot, and kick back. If you want to stay here, stay here. If you want a quad stretch, square of your shoulders as you draw the left heel in, folding forward. Square back, release your binds, turn the right toes forward, frame your right foot with your hands half split, tuck the left toes under and shift back, flexing your right foot. Inhale, lengthen, exhale, fold. Step the right foot back down, walk your right foot forward a few inches, and then lunge your hips forward a little bit more deeply once again. Take it back into half split one more time, and then we're working into a full split. All right, when you're ready to draw forward, right heel goes forward, left knee comes back. Right heel forward, left knee back. So at your own pace, your own time, ease your way into your variation of the split. Keep your hands supporting, lower only as much as you can handle safely. Three more breaths. All right, let's start to ease our way out. With your hands supporting, inch your right heel back and slide it back. Step the right foot back down. Tuck the left toes under. Ground the back heel and let's circle it up for warrior two. Lengthen out the right leg. Turn the right toes to left side. Straddling for a bend. Toes will slightly turn in. Hands to the hips. Lift up for your back bend. On the exhale, draw forward, forward fold. Let the hands come down to support. Once your hands are supporting, to realign, inhale, re-lengthen. Exhale, deepen the fold. You're welcome to stay in a simple forward fold. If you want to take other options, you can invert. You can also just walk your feet wider and maybe taking your forearms down. If you have even more range, just keep going wider and wider into a side split. All right, beginning to finish up, walk it back in if you're really wide. All right, once you're back to a stable position, let's come out of the pose by bending at the knees. Let the seat drop a little bit. Lift the head, lift the upper back. So as you shift away back toward the heels, through the strength of your legs and neutral spine, warrior two. Reverse warrior. Hands to the floor. Chaturanga, up dog, down dog. Left heel up, left knee in towards the nose. Kick up, open up the hips and flip. Stay here in the flip dog or pick up the left foot. Vashisthasana, side plank, hand to knee or hand to big toe and extend. When you're ready, flip back. Left leg up, three-legged dog, fallen triangle over to the right. And then go ahead, sit all the way down. Measure out your legs to roughly 90 degrees on the outer left leg, inner right. Square forward, walk your hands forward, forearms down for your Sphinx as you rotate. Then keep your left forearm down, reach your right hand forward. So as you're tracting your fingertips against the floor, keep reaching your right hand forward for the stretch as well as the rotation into your thoracic twist. Begin to walk your hands back in. Lift the torso back up. Tuck the right toes under. Inhale. Kick your left leg up. Then, left leg over to left side as you slide forward into your Sphinx again. All right, once you settle into pose, think about your belly, your lower ribs, your pubic bone, inner left thigh, flattening toward the floor. Then turn your right forearm in, 45 degrees, bend your right knee, reach back with your left hand to bind, and then kick back and look past your left shoulder behind you. And start to release, square back, walk your hands in. Tuck the right toes under, inhale, kick your left leg up, three-legged dog. Stepping your left foot forward, crescent moon, right knee comes down. Take extra padding to your right knee as you need. And then actively lunging forward for the left quad stretch. Let's just stay here for a few breaths. Then release to take the right hand down. Turn your left toes out to the side. Then, with your left hand, pressing your left thigh away, roll to the blade of the left foot. So make sure your left foot is flexing so that you don't sickle into the foot, but instead, keeping the activation of the left ankle, left knee, as you roll to the blade of the foot. Then begin. Just step the left foot back down, reestablish your left foot, then raise your left arm up and behind you, half bind to twist. You may stay there or binding, left hand, right foot. Continue working there or the quad stretch. Square up your shoulders as you draw the right heel in toward the seat. Fold forward as well. Begin to release and make your way back up. Release your binds. Hands to the floor. Turn your left toes back forward. Frame your left foot with your hands. Tuck the right toes under. Half split. Lining up the hips over your right knee. Vertical right thigh. Flex your left foot. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, fold. Step the left foot back down, walk your left foot forward a few inches, and then again, lunge forward again, deepening your lunge here. Shift back one more time into half split. All right, and the next time you come forward, you're working toward your full split. So be light on the front heel and slide the left heel forward, then pick up the right knee, move it back, left heel forward, right knee back, and then slowly, gently make your way into your version of a split. Keep your hands supporting. All right, let's start to ease your way out. Slide the left heel back, and stepping the left foot back down. From the low lunge, lifting your right knee, draw the back heel down and circle it up into warrior two. Lengthen out the left leg, turn the left toes to the right side, straddling for a bend. Hands to the hips, lift up for your back bend. Then come up and forward. You can always bend at your knees to soften that up. Once your hands touch down, inhale, lengthen your legs, lengthen your spine. Exhale, forward fold. And once again, your choice if you want to invert, or you can work on other variations if you like. Three more breaths. All right, if you're quite wide, walk yourselves back in, coming back to a more stable position. Once you're set, hands supporting, bend at the knees, seat drops a little bit, lift the head, lift the upper back, and through the strength of your quads, rise up. Warrior two, reverse warrior, hands to the floor, chaturanga, up dog, down dog. Right leg up for pigeon. Draw the right knee in, land the shin to the floor. Measure out your pose, elongate through your spine. And once you feel you are set, make your way forward. So this time we'll take a regular pigeon as you like, setting up and allowing breath and gravity to do the hip opening for you. For those of you who like additional variations and you want to work on something, feel free. Otherwise, it's a simple pigeon pose. Alrighty, let's break. Walk your hands back in. Tuck the left toes under. Gently press it back to the down dog and pedaling out the legs. All right, take it back to stillness. Down dog, left leg up. Draw the left knee in, land the shin to the floor. Measure out your pose. Walk your hands back, elongate. Once you're nice and set and you're ready, go ahead and make your way forward. And then feel free once again, once you're set, any additional variations you may like, just repeat what you did on the first side. Alrighty. Beginning to walk it back in. Tucking your right toes under, press back to the down dog. Pedal out the legs. Then start to walk your feet forward toward your hands. Gently taking your seat down and lowering onto your backs. Step the left foot down. Take right ankle to left knee, and then make sure you flex your right foot. And very controlled movement of lifting and lowering your right leg to go gently into your right hip. So you don't want to just lift up and down and bounce that knee, right? You want your movements to be deliberate. You're lifting up with intention, you're lowering with intention. So you're not just letting the motion of just lifting up and down, um, without control, right? You don't want to do that. You want to be very deliberate on how you move your hip. So direct that energy of lifting and lowering. All right, take about 3 more, and then once you've done about 3, then release your right foot back to the floor and switch sides. Make sure you flex your left foot. And then once you have that, lift up and down a whole bunch of times, deliberate movements. All right, begin to release your left foot back down, setting up for bridge. Walk your heels in with your fingertips, feel for the back of the heels. Once you have that, press your heels down, lift your seat. And let's just stay here for a few breaths. And then start to lower the seat back down toward the floor. Windshield wiper your knees side to side a little bit, and then we'll set up for a wheel pose if you'd like, or repeat your bridge. All right, when you're ready, take the knees back to center, reset, Either repeating a bridge pose or taking a wheel if you want. If you're taking a wheel, hands to shoulders, elbows up. And when you're ready, press your heels down as you lift the feet. Stay weight into your hands for your back bend and wheel. Or stay in bridge. When you're ready, start to release. Once you're all the way down, hugging your knees in toward the chest. All right, then keep the left knee in. Extend the right leg out. Recline twisting. Left arm out to a T or downwards alongside the hips. And twist to the right. Gently take it back to center. Switch legs. Switch arms. Twist to the other direction. Back to center again, hugging both knees in. Then step the feet to the floor. Slide the legs forward. Shavasana, final relaxation. Feet are separated, arms alongside, the palms face up. Eyes are closed. Let everything go. Beginning to draw your breath back in, moving your fingers and your toes. Reaching the arms overhead, stretching in opposite directions, and then rolling over to the right side and come up to a comfortable cross-legged position, taking your non-dominant shin on top and then reconnecting to an even seat. A lengthy spine, shoulders broad, breath deep, and let the neck be free. Inhale for Om. Om. Hands together in prayer, bowing forward, sealing the practice. Inhale, come up, Namaste. Thank you so much for being here today. And thank you for sharing your practice with me. My name is Stephen Cheng, coming to you live from 333 Grand in downtown Jersey City, New Jersey. Please visit my website, simhayoga.com, for the hybrid schedule, which is in person here at 333 Grand, as well as through Zoom. And if you're watching this on YouTube, classes are $10, and you can pay through Venmo, PayPal. Payment information on the bottom of the video, as well as my website, simhayoga.com. Thank you again for joining me. See you next time.